Daniel and the Lion's Den.
Today is the last lesson of our series on God's good plans for us. We have learned about Jehoshaphat, Elijah, Noah and Hannah. Today we will be learning about another character in the Bible who put their trust in God's good plans when faced with a tough situation. His name is Daniel.
If I don't sing, the rocks cry out. He made it all without a doubt. From start to end, he planned it out. You just can't stop me singing, shout. Hey, sing and shout. Whoa, shout it out. Just let it out. I'm thankful for God's only Son. Through him new life has just begun. From start to end he planned it out. You just can't stop me singing, shout. Hey, sing and shout. Whoa, shout it out. Just let it all out. Sing and shout with thanks and praise. Sing and shout for all my days. For Jesus is the one you know, who saved my soul and makes me go. Ooh, 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 sing it out. Ooh, 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 shout it out. Ooh, 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 sing it out. Ooh, ooh, shout it out. If I don't sing, the rocks cry out. He made it all without a doubt. From start to end, he planned it out. You just can't stop me singing, shout. Hey, sing and shout. Whoa, shout it out. Just let it out. Sing and shout with thanks and praise. Sing and shout for all my days. For Jesus is the one you know, save my soul and makes me go. Ooh, 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 sing it out. Ooh, ooh, shout it out. Ooh, ooh, sing it out. Ooh, ooh, shout it out. Ooh, sing it out. Ooh, shout it out.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, declares the Lord. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, declares the Lord. I have plans, I have dreams, like what I wanna do and who I wanna be. But I trust what I read in Jeremiah 29:11. You said, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, declares the Lord. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, declares the Lord, declares the Lord. When I face the unknown, no, I am not afraid, 'cause I am not alone. God, your love is the proof that Jeremiah 29:11 is true. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, declares the Lord. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord,
Daniel loved God very, very much. He was a great leader and was liked by the king of that time, King Darius. This made many men jealous, so they wanted to get Daniel in trouble. They encouraged King Darius to make a new law that if anyone prayed to someone other than the king, they would be thrown into a pit of lions. Daniel loved God, but this new law didn't stop Daniel from praying and worshipping God. When seen breaking the new law by the officials, Daniel was sent to the king, and Daniel ended up being thrown into the lion's den.
Quack, quack, ding.
Stuck for something to do?
Hello!
Then try playing Stuck in the Mud. One person is it, and you have to try and tag the others. When you get someone, they are stuck in the mud, like this. And now they're stuck there until someone crawls through their legs. Okay, let's start. Stuck in the mud. Stuck in the mud. Not allowed to tag them while they're being rescued. Keep going until everyone is stuck in the mud. You've got to work as a team in this game and help your friends. You've also got to be fast. Fortunately, you do get a little rest when you're stuck. We have a winner! Now someone else can be it. And that's how you play...
Stuck in the mud!
Like you may have been stuck in the mud in today's game, Daniel was stuck in a lion's den. Some of you may have been saved and were able to re-enter the game. I wonder if Daniel will be saved. Let's find out.
Stories of the Bible. Daniel in the Lion's Den. This is Daniel.
Oh, hey!
Who was a Jewish man who was taken to Babylon when he was very young.
Yeah.
Daniel loved God and followed God's rules. He talked to God 3 times a day and asked God for help often. Daniel served in the Babylonian king's court for many years
Yeah, I know him.
and under many kings.
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel always proved himself to be more capable than all the other court officials.
Nice you, huh? Thanks. Well, anytime.
Daniel was serving under King Darius, and because of his great abilities, the king made plans to place him in charge of the entire empire.
Wow, okay.
The other court officials searched for some fault in Daniel, but they couldn't find anything wrong with him. He was faithful, responsible, and completely trustworthy.
Wait.
The court officials realized the only way to get at Daniel would be to challenge his faith.
Come on.
So they went to King Darius
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
and advised him to make a law that for the next 30 days, any person who prays to anyone except King Darius will be thrown into the lion's den.
I like it.
King Darius signed this law, and once a Babylonian king signed a law, it could not be overruled. When Daniel learned of this law, he went home and knelt down, as he always did, to pray in his room with the windows open towards Jerusalem. He prayed 3 times a day, just as he always had done, giving thanks to God and asking for his help. The officials went to Daniel's house and found him praying.
Gotcha.
They went to the king and reminded him of the law.
I remember.
Well,
Then they said that Daniel had been found praying to God 3 times a day.
What?
When the king heard this, he was very upset,
Get over here.
and he spent the whole day trying to think of a way to save Daniel.
wait, what?
By that evening, the court officials came back to the king and reminded him that no law signed by the Babylonian king could be overruled. So at last, the king gave orders for Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. The king said to him, "May your God, who you serve faithfully, rescue you." Then the lion's den was sealed shut with Daniel inside. The king spent the night fasting and couldn't sleep. Then very early in the morning, the king hurried to the lion's den. He called out,
Hey, Daniel!
"Was your God able to rescue you from the lions?" And Daniel answered, "Long live the king! My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths so that they would not hurt me, for I have been found innocent in his sight." The king was overjoyed and ordered that Daniel be taken out of the lion's den. Then the king ordered the men who had schemed against Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den as punishment. Daniel was safe. There was not a scratch on him, for he trusted in God.
The Lord saved Daniel and protected him from harm all night long in the den of lions. Everyone was amazed by the power of God. Just like Daniel, we can trust that God will save those who follow him. No matter how bad the trouble, God has the power to save. He defeated the greatest battle. He saved us from death by dying on the cross in our place. Following God can be hard when others are following other things or making it harder for you to trust in God. But may we be brave and encouraged. Like Daniel did, we can trust and know that whatever situation we face, God's plans are good. They are not to harm us, but to give us hope and a future.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, amazing love, all from the hands of God above, bright shining as the morning sun. Amazing grace for everyone. The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. Amazing grace, amazing love, all from the hands of God above, bright shining as the morning sun. Amazing grace for everyone. the morning sun. Amazing grace for everyone.